Tin Hut. Hi guys, General Splatton here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a wood plank base for either to represent ship decking or docks, or even if you have Wild West figures, some kind of Western miniature, and you want to put them on something like a boardwalk or something like that. Anything that basically so they look like they're standing on wood planking. If you've got the recent Rum and Bones Kickstarter release, you'll know that the bases come just plain molded plastic, and so it doesn't represent decking, which sucks. But you can still do it by using balsa wood, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But these figures right here, they're made out of a real soft plastic, a board game type plastic, and not the hard GW plastic, in other words. And so you can easily cut these off their bases like I've done for this one. And so you cut them off and then they'll be ready to go. Then you just take your balsa wood, and I've already got this piece marked out, cut it to fit, glue it on, and you've got planks. But let's suppose you don't have a hobby store where you can get balsa wood, or a craft store, or a gaming store if they happen to be a pretty good size one. You don't have access to balsa wood. You probably do. You can go to your local dime store, to the dollar store, to even lots of supermarkets here in America generally have these. This is just a balsa wood glider kit that you buy in a bag. Costs $1 or $2, but it's balsa wood just like this is, and this is probably a lot cheaper. You can use this for a lot of terrain projects and a lot of your building projects, and certainly it works great for building these bases. Now, as far as the bases is concerned, you could cut out individual planks and glue them on one at a time, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this piece out, and then I'm going to use a straight edge and a pencil to just score some lines in it, and just use one piece at a time. So I've already got the dimension cut out, so we just cut it with our hobby craft knife scalpel. See, lays on there perfectly. Now let's put some lines on it, and I'm just going to use a straight edge piece of balsa wood here. It'll work fine. You want to go with the grain, you don't want to go cross grain, because they cut planks by the grain, not across the grain. Then you just take a pencil or something that's not a knife and just score the top of it lightly, so it leaves a little indentation. Keep working down. Now this is very easy to break, and I might break this in the middle of this demonstration. But there you go. I hope you can pick that up on camera. Yeah, you can see them that way. Then come in and you want to put some cross pieces in there. So we'll do this one right here. There's a plank, and we'll do a plank right coming across, two pieces together right there. And we'll do one up here. Well, that's right there. Now, and so you make planking. The idea is not to be random with it. This is a ship, so we're going to say that this one's way out here. Doesn't follow like planks. But there you go. Now if you want to do nail holes, and you could just you could put two little indents for nails on each edge. It's easy to just pop these right in. I know my hand's probably covering up the camera, but you don't have to. The great thing about this is you don't have to worry with green stuff. and you got something like that. Then all you have to do is glue it down to your base and paint it up. If you don't want to, here's a tip. If you do not wish to prime this, I mean it's already wood, you can get you a brown that you like, or brown and grays, and you can just thin them way down, whatever acrylic paint you wish to use, thin them way down, put them on top as like a wash or a glaze, and then you've already got the wood grain there, and all you're doing is basically staining a piece of wood. Or you can go ahead and prime the whole base and come back and paint it in as you wish to. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue it down to the base. I'm going to stain them so I have this natural wood graining, and then I can just prime, brush primer the base itself and not mess with the wood. So back in a moment with the finished results. Now here we are. What I did was I stained them instead of priming them, and here's the bases. I used a little darker color to get in the grooves of the joints of the wood and the nail holes, stain the edges. Now all I used was acrylic paint, whatever color, brown, gray, black acrylic paint you want. I will eventually do some where I'll mix in some gray in certain spots just to weather it up, but maybe throw on some dried blood, some tar, some dark stains in it. This particular one, for the round one, I did the same way, but then I just scratched off some of the top layer like it's just been damaged somehow in a battle or something, so you got some fresh unstained wood been revealed. So then this one I just cut out a big chunk, like the deck's rotted away or a cannonball has gone through it. Anyway, there's a hole in the deck, and just darkened it up some. So that's what it looks like. And there's probably many other ideas. You can cut these into individual planks, put something underneath one, just a dollop of super glue, and let it dry so it has a bump, a piece of cork, something another, and then when you lay that plank down, that end will be kind of bowed. It won't be as flush as the other, so it'll look like it's bowed up from warping over time and age. I'll probably do some of those as well. But there you are. Have any questions or comments? Let me know. This is General Splatton, and I'll talk again. Dismissed.